teach you how to make gluten-free banana bread. First, you need to gather all your equipment. You're going to need 2 bowls, measuring cups, measuring spoons, a couple mixing spoons, an 8x4 bread pan, cooking spray, and the recipe. Now that you've got all your equipment, you're going to need your ingredients. You're going to need eggs, bananas, applesauce, sugar, oil, vanilla, gluten-free flour, make sure it's gluten-free, salt, and baking soda. Before you add anything or mix anything, you want to preheat your oven to 350, just so you can put it right in the oven when you're done mixing everything. First, you crack 2 eggs and put them in a smaller bowl so that when you crack them in, you can peel out the shells easier. Next, you want to mash the bananas really good. Make sure that they're mashed good, they're not clumpy too much. They're nice, smooth bananas. Then, when you're done mashing them, you want to measure out a cup of the mashed bananas. You want to make sure that you don't spill any or get your surface dirty. Then you add your banana. You should mix as you go. It turns out better if you do. You don't absolutely have to, but it turns out better. So I like to. Then you add 1/4 of a cup of applesauce. Then you add the sugar. 1/2 cup of sugar. Then you add 1/6 of a cup of oil. Then 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to start adding our dry. Don't mix as you go now. Now you add a cup of gluten-free flour. Then 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Then 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda. I have the kind of box where I can level it out on the top, but if you don't, you're going to want to use like the smooth edge of a butter knife or something like that. can stir one more time. You want to make sure it's stirred up really good. No dry spots or nothing that wouldn't make good banana bread. No dry spots, no too clumpiness. It's okay if it's bananas, but then once it's all mixed up good, you want to spray your 8x4 bread pan. I have mine pre-sprayed, so just save time, but you're going to need to spray good or else it'll stick to the pan. Then you pour your mixture into the bread pan. Try not to spill it. And then you can stick it in the oven. You should leave it in for 45 to 55 minutes, but check it at 30 minutes just to make sure it's not burning or anything. You can stick it in like a toothpick or a butter knife or something like that, whatever works for you to. And if it comes out clean, don't put it back in. But if it doesn't come out clean, you want to put it back in for 5, 10, 15 minutes. And if it does come out clean, you can leave it out just for like 5, 10, 15 minutes just to let it cool off. And once you come out and it's sliced, once it comes out and you slice it, it'll look like this. I got this recipe from tasteofhome.com/recipe/gluten-free banana bread. It's on my board. And but we cut the recipe in half because that made 2 loaves and we only needed 1. So I'm Zoe Sevier today.